Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Jennifer, and we're going to do a stitch with me today. And we are going to be stitching on It's About Time from Heaven and Earth. And this is, I don't remember who the artist is, so yeah, sorry. There's two versions of this, but this is the older version. So we're going to be stitching on this today while I tell you what's been going on for the past couple of weeks. And I'm going to be stitching this on 25 count, and we're going to get started. But before we do that, I want to welcome any new subscribers. Thank you for coming and checking us out. And all the returning ones, thank you for coming back. Okay, everybody. So, first, okay, that's the right color. I had to make sure I had the right color. So, we're going to get started. And I'm going to tell you all, I have, those of you that do know, I was in the hospital, and I was only there overnight, and not overnight, I was only there for, I had to be rushed to the hospital, basically. My son and my daughter's boyfriend, who I like to call my son-in-law, might as well. They've been together almost 6 years. Took me to the hospital. My heart started racing. My right arm was bothering me, and I was having problems breathing. So I went to the hospital because I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was either having a anxiety attack, panic attack, or having a heart attack. And I was really, really dizzy also. So I was just not the greatest. I was just not feeling. So I went, and finally took them a little while because it was kind of busy in there. It's always busy in the emergency room. And they came back and told me that, okay, now my thing is hooked to the thing. There we go. They came back and told me that I had a infection in my lungs. Okay, I was like, okay, what kind of infection? Well, we want to say that it's kind of possibly a respiratory infection, but we're not sure. Okay, how can you not be sure? So then they in turn told me I also had vertigo. And I was like, oh, that's just not what I wanted to hear. First thing, you know. And so I was like, oh, this sucks, you know. So finally, ended up, they wanted me to stay home for, 3 days. So I missed work, and they gave me some medicine and so forth, gave me antibiotic, and I'm feeling better now. But I do have, my moments where my vertigo kicks in, and it's not fun. It is not something that is fun. My daughter had a panic attack while we were there because she went with me, and she had a couple panic attacks, and it just wasn't the greatest feeling in the world. I hate it. I hate going to the hospital. I just hate it. It's not one of my favorite things in the world to do. And so, but I'm fine. I'm better, and I want to thank everybody who checked on me and made sure I was okay, for the well wishes. It is very, very much appreciated. It was not a fun feeling. And my son took care of my taking my doctor's note, because I had to take the 3 days, and it's just not something that I was just really, really thrilled with, let me tell you. it's not one of those things that I loved about the whole thing. So it was not fun at all whatsoever. Okay, now I've got to figure out where I'm at. Because it looks like I goofed on one point and I don't know what I did. This is a new start. The stained glass pumpkins I had to put to the side. So now I'm just trying to figure out where I'm at. Oh, it's not. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. So yeah, I'm okay. So I'm just taking it easy and trying not to overdo it, and which is kind of hard to do. So, but other than that, I am pretty good. And I don't usually like to come on here and talk about it, because people tell me that's all I talk about is how bad I feel. But I'm going to be honest, that was one of the times that I felt like complete, total, utter crap. And it's not something that, I wish on anybody. And so, yeah, it wasn't fun. But I'm good, and we're all, it's all good. So, all the lovely other things that have been happening, not a whole lot. We are just organizing, trying to get some things done. And of course, I had to put that on hold last week. But I started, kind of organizing again. This week, and got some stuff organized and got that all situated. Did finish a couple of books, which is kind of good. And I did get to listen to a book while I was sitting in the emergency room. I mean, that was the only thing I could do without, I didn't take my cross stitch with me, because, who takes cross stitch? And I had my headphones anyway with me. So yeah, I listened to a book while I was in the hospital. And I finished that book. And so now I'm just, this week has been kind of like slow. And and it's been busy, because I've been busy working all freaking week. And so we today is the first, actually yesterday I did listen to a book yesterday, and I started reading one last night in bed. So yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on my reading. I'm like really behind. And finished what was it? I finished the Dan Brown series, the oh my gosh, I'll think of it in a minute, guys. The Angel and the Da Vinci Code series, whatever it's called. And I finished that, and I wasn't impressed with the last couple books. Don't get me wrong, I like the books, but the last books, the last like 3, I just wasn't, I don't know, maybe it was just me, but I just wasn't into those books, into the last ones in that series. It just, to me, just, I don't know. So, excuse me. So I started a new series, and it's by Brad Thor, and to be honest, I don't even know what the name of the series is called. There's like, I want to say, I don't know how many are in this series. There's a lot of them, let's put it that way. But he is a writer that's kind of like Tom Clancy. And so I started listening to those. I'm on the third one, and which is called State of the Union. And it's really, really good. I didn't think I was going to like Brad Thor, but I really like him. So I started those, trying to get myself, yeah, I'm trying to get myself into organizing in my planner a little better. And I went on to Jane's Agenda. They have a Facebook group, and I begged and pleaded. I said, look, I need help, guys. And got some really good ideas, and started, using those. And it's easier. It's just, I have this hard time remembering to, write stuff down in the planner. And it's been one of those things where it's like getting a routine for yourself. And so every morning before, when I get up and after I get my coffee, I sit down and go through my planner for the day to figure out what I got to do, and if I'm working or not, and go from there. This morning I didn't, because I recorded this first. I'll go and do that after I get done. But yeah, so we've been, it's been kind of, not busy, but it's been trying to just, get stuff done. We have I don't want to say it's an inspection, but yeah, they're coming in today to do, look at some stuff that the contractors did. And so we're kind of making sure that all that's, done and taken care of. And I'm not doing a whole lot today. I am relaxing today because I'm not trying to do a whole lot, because I have to go to work tomorrow. And I'm gonna be honest, I am playing hooky today. I am relaxing and stitching and just going from there, because I'm just not feeling it today. And I've already done a bunch of stuff that I needed to do this morning before they come into the apartment. I don't even know if they're coming in my apartment. They've picked, like, I don't know what they're doing. And so I'm just chilling out today. I'm not doing a whole lot. Not trying to anyway. And just a whole bunch of just being lazy today, guys, because that's about all I'm going to do. And because I didn't do any stitching over the weekend at all whatsoever. And so I'm just kind of going to stitch all day. This one was not intended to be a new start. I was going to do Halloween pumpkins, and I saw that I forgot I even had this chart, and I said, you know what? I started this a long time ago and never finished it, and I don't know what I did with the actual, the whip. So I said, I'm going to start this one over. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. And so I said, you know what? We're going to work on it. So here we go. And so, yeah, I started this not yesterday, but the day before. So this is what I've done so far. It's all tent stitch, which is, you know, I really like tent stitch. So, but all right, let's see. What else can I tell you has been going on this week? The big thing was just me being in the hospital overnight and having, not overnight, but last week, and having an IV in my arm, which was no fun at all, so whatsoever. Then little dude went with my dad over the weekend, and he where am I? I can't even find, where am I? He went with my dad over the weekend, and he helped my dad do some stuff around their house. And then you know, they excuse me. And then of course, you know, he came home and my dad bought him a gift card for Roblox. Yes, my kid loves Roblox. Don't ask me why. I mean, he's going on 16 and he still plays Roblox, which is fine. So he got that, and I don't know if he's going this week to help. He didn't say, but I didn't know he was going at all until he came out and he's like, I'm going with Grandpa. I'm like, okay. So he did that. They excuse me, my dad said there was a hole in the wall apparently, and one of the walls, and so he helped his grandpa fix that. And then you know, he came home. So he wait a minute, did I do that in the right spot? I don't even know, to be honest. Can't tell. I have no clue. Cross stitching with light colors is very, very hard to do, and I may switch to a different part of the page and go, or yeah, because you can't see. It's hard to see with these light colors, because it's like, okay, yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing where I put the stitch, and it's it's driving me a little bonkers. I may go down to another page because I can't see what I'm doing. It's not, and no, it's not because my eyes are bad. I just can't see what I'm doing, because the thread the floss I'm stitching with are so light colored that you can't see diddly squat. And me sitting here trying to figure it out and figure out where I'm at. Oh my gosh, I may have to switch to a different color or go to a different part of the chart, because it's this color and it's really, really light. So yeah, I might switch to a different color or go to something else, because it's, oh my gosh, it's crazy. And I was sitting here using this last night and I was like, how can I see this? It's yeah. Okay. So I did get my cross stitch stand from Painting Fairy. Okay, guys, I'll take a picture and post it later. I got it. and it's put together, but I can't use it out here. So, what's going to probably end up happening is I'm going to take it back into my room. I have to get a bigger scroll frame because the scroll frame I got is too small. So I'm thinking instead of getting a scroll frame from there, from Painting Fairy, I think I'm going to get it from somewhere else. All right, we're going to try a different color. And the reason being is I was having a really hard time putting it together. And not putting it together, but, you know, getting it where it needs to be. And may just shoot, come on. Not that I don't I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the frame and I love the stand. It's just yeah, it's going to be difficult because the scroll frame, I'm going to have to either, like I said, get another one or figure something out. Because after my daughter's boyfriend put it together, I you know, I brought it over here and tried to see if it would work with my footrest while I have it, and it's not high enough that goes over my footrest. So we're going to, I'm going to try to go back there. I need to buy a odd light for my room. And then, excuse me, and then I can go in there and, you know, use it. I also need to buy the frame, a scroll frame. So, that being said, that's one of the hurdles that I have to go through. I got a scroll frame from them. And but it's too small because I have all full coverage pieces, so it's too small for my full coverage pieces. So I am wanting to get another one, a different size, but I'm gonna try to possibly get a different scroll frame from, you know, somebody on Etsy or something and use it on that until I can get the one from Painting Fairy, because it took almost 2 weeks for that to get the stuff to get here. And yeah, that was an experience in itself. And I haven't tried it out yet because the scroll, like I said, the scroll frame is too small. And we're going to try it and see what happens. But yeah, so I'm going to take a picture of it later. We had a fun time putting this thing together. They didn't send instructions. I did email them and ask them for instructions, and they sent me a video, and couldn't see it very well because they filmed up close what they were doing, and I was just like, how in the world am I supposed to see this? So it was kind of one of those things where it was basically a trial and error thing. And my daughter and I were like, this is ridiculous. And I even went on YouTube to see if there was anybody that had bought one, that put one together, and I didn't see one. So it was kind of like, but it's together. And my son-in-law helped put it together. And it was an experience, I'm going to tell you. And so we're going to, I'm going to work either, I don't know, am I going to do it this week or next week? But, so wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's 4, 5. Okay. This coming week, I'm going to work on getting it in there, and we're gonna go from there and see what happens. And I might, my plan is to, get it, I don't know. Either way, yeah, I got to get it all set up in my room and find a, thing that's easy for me. And yeah, but I will take a picture of it when it comes, or when I get, get situated and all that good stuff, because oh my gosh, let me tell you, I've never seen so many Allen wrenches, so many screws, so many, oh my gosh, it was crazy. And it was an experience. And I was just gonna try to put the scroll frame on my Lowry, but yeah, no, it didn't work. I tried, guys, let me tell you. And it was just too heavy for the Lowry stand. I was like, oh, well, we just won't do that then. And I'm not disappointed. I'm excited. I'm happy I got it, because, I've always wanted something like that. And so we're going to see. We're going to try it and see what happens. And then, yeah. And then you guys can, I'll show you. It's just going to take me a while to get it set up to where I want it and I can record and all that stuff, because, yeah, it's been an experience trying to put that thing together. It was fun. And it's a good sturdy stand, so. But yes, I got it, and I'm not doing a review. I was going to do an unboxing and put it together, but I didn't want y'all to watch me for this was a 2-day, 3-day project, and I didn't want to do all that to you. So you all did not, we'll only get to see the finished. That's it. The finished part of that, and that's all I will say, because it was a lot, let me tell you. It was a lot of cursing and a lot of frustration. It was an experience. But yes, it's here. So I'm excited that I get to But anyway, so trying to think of all the other things that's been going on this week, because I'm gonna be honest, it's been kind of quiet. And of course, because 3 days I was home trying to rest up and feel better, and that's basically my whole week in a nutshell, besides working my butt off, because yeah, it's not been a busy week, and not been a week of really a whole lot of going on, because I mean, I spent time catching up on TV shows. I need to catch up on YouTube, so I'll probably do that today. But it's not been really, not a whole lot going on this week. We, to be honest, good grief, guys. I'm sitting here trying to see, yeah, there's not really been a whole lot going on that I can tell you because, we didn't do a whole lot except, let's see. Trying to think. Trying to see. I'm trying to pick my brain. It's like trying to remember stuff, and there's really not been a whole lot going on. I mean, it was kind of good for my mental health to sit in the emergency room, even though that's not the greatest place, and just kind of, chill out. And because I have been, kind of stressed a little bit, and they, factored that in. But there's really not been a whole lot going on, guys, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really do a whole lot, so I do apologize. And let's see. Oh, we had a fly in the house last night. Okay, y'all are you're gonna love this. So I'm sitting here last night, and Freya was, staring, and she was sitting on the counter, or actually not on the counter, on top of the refrigerator, and her head was just going a mile a minute, around and around and around. I was like, what in the world is your issue? Well, come to find out, there was a fly in here. And my daughter had tried to kill it once. Well, she thought she had killed it. Well, last night, she and I were sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, I looked over and I said, there it is. And she was like, but I thought I killed it. And I said, obviously you didn't. And both Athena and Freya both jumped up and looked at it and started trying to, follow it. And it landed on the wall, and my daughter killed it with the fly swatter. And of course, they were both the cats were like, why did you do that? And but yeah, this fly was driving everybody crazy, because especially the cats, because they were trying to get it. And at one point, Freya jumped off the refrigerator and in midair tried to catch it, and that didn't work so well. And I thought she hurt herself, to be honest, but she didn't. She just tried to catch it, and yeah, she didn't get it. So she was kind of disappointed and had this look on her face last night when we killed it. And so, all right, so this is going to be a short video. I am really, really sorry. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot going on this past week, and part of that was because I was down for the better portion of the week, so I am going to end it here. I just want to let you all know I was okay, and kind of catch everybody up a little bit, and I will see you all next time, and thank you for coming and watching this short video. So I will see everybody next time. Thank you so much. Have a good week, guys. Bye, everybody.